Morning watchers, Scott at SE Landscaping, and it is new toy day. Today we are testing out the Stiga SC 100E battery hand pruner. Now if you like me, you operate Nowaki or similar, Felco or other well-known secateurs, and if you're pruning roses and lots of other stuff all day, it starts to get to you. You know that if you've done 1 or 2 days work, it's pretty much you can feel it in your arms, you can feel it in your elbows and everywhere else. So after seeing Paul Anderton at Anderton Garden Maintenance and Greg Francis from Greg's Moan purchase these, I thought I would look around and purchase one myself. They range in price from 120 to 150 wherever you're depending where you purchase them from, and I managed to pick this up from Moores Plus, I believe, for 120. I think it was Moores Plus. So yeah, shop about and you'll get them a bit cheaper than other places. You get with it a battery and a charger as well. Now on one battery, if I open it up, so on one of these 2 amp hour batteries you should get around 2,000 cuts. That's obviously depending on the thickness of the cuts and everything. Very easy to put together. So basically slide the battery in like most power tools, remove the protective cover, and then it's best with things like this, because with secateurs, yes, you get another chance, but with battery things like this you don't get a second chance. So it's best to have a pair of gloves on. Now to switch it on, just a button there, and that gives you a battery light, so that tells you where you are. Now as well as the button on here, there's 3 lights on it, and what that indicates is once I open the blade up, is basically it's 3 different cutting widths. So if I press it up again, it opens a bit wider. Press it up again, it opens. Now 15mm is the shortest, it goes up to 20, and that is 30 for the big stuff. Anything else you're going to be onto chainsaws and things. So let's see how it goes, let's see how it performs. So we've got about 1 inch thick one here, and it's a doddle. So with that inch one there with a pair of secateurs, you've been putting a bit more effort in. With this, you're just pressing it like that. So let's go again. That's a bit thicker. That's probably the 30mm, so this should be borderline of what we're supposed to be cutting. Yes, magic. And there you go, decent size cutting. And yes, secateurs are probably quicker because that's got to come back in and out, and secateurs you can be really quick, but overall it's probably a good unit, just like I always say to have in the van. So when you're finished with it, and that's it, cover on. Obviously the other part of it is cleaning, so we'll just switch it back on, and basically all I would recommend is a spray. Give it a good clean and dry off, otherwise it'll rust, and then give it a spray with cramp or something similar, and then same with sharpening. You can buy the blades, but give it a rub down probably once a week, depending how much you're using it, and that should see it out. So it's one of those products that could be on your Christmas card list from your good lady or your children or someone else, because at that price it's a decent kit to have. So, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of these under the tree at Christmas. So pleased I bought it. It's another thing that I have in the van. My van carries a lot of weight with all these things that I just have in the van, but every eventuality. And like I say, cutting things that thick, whereas mine Iwaki's, to be fair, would probably cut that thick one that I cut there, but I would probably have to put some effort in. I would probably go and get my loppers out the van, whereas with this it's a one-stop shop and it does the job. So yes, that's Stiga. There's other people do them. I think Milwaukee do them. You'll probably see one on Robbie from Premier Lawn's videos, no doubt. And there's plenty of other companies that will be following suit. It's pretty much like everything that's produced, everybody follows suit. So yes, and anybody looking at my hands, these are Iwaki gloves. I've tried loads of gloves over the years, and these Iwaki ones are great. Very thick, good for thorns. Yes, thick thorns still go through, but good for the majority thorns, Berberis and things. Pyracantha, I think, will go through everything. But happy with them, keep you warm, and you can still work in them as well, because that's a big problem with thick gloves, you can't work in them. So thoughts on the Stiga? Anybody else who's got one, drop us a message. But over the moon with it. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.